Okay, well, we're going to get started. Thank you for joining the call. This is the 5.0 World Training for DISH and ADT. The call is being recorded, so we'll be able to send out links to the call after we're done tonight. I have a couple of guests on the call with us tonight. One is Vanessa Hernandez from our office in Fort Myers, Florida. And Vanessa will be providing translations for the Latino community on our team. And we also have Shane Cannon from Cannon Satellite. Shane is representing both ADT and DISH Network for 5.0 World. Shane, welcome to the call. Thank you for being on this evening.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
All right. Well, guys, the reason we wanted to have this call, and we're going to start doing these probably 2 times a week until we get through all the trainings. We'll continue to provide updates as new products and services come online. But we wanted to spend a little time talking about 2 of the products that actually provide some of the best earnings opportunities for our representatives. I've been doing business with Cannon Satellite and Shane in particular for quite a few years now. And Shane has been a great supplier, and ADT and DISH Network, of course, are premium brands in the marketplace, brands that everybody knows, and I believe trusts and understands what the value of the services that they provide. So I thought we would start our training calls talking about these 2 products that are very highly compensated and, again, very well known. So what I'm going to do is actually walk us through the process of signing up for the services right from our own websites. And I have up on the screen, hopefully you can see what's on the screen right now. I've got the 5.0 website, and you'll see in the left-hand corner that's actually my website. And we've got this set up so that you guys can see exactly what it is, what the process is that you would go through when you're signing up your own service or friends and family into the new services from 5.0. So I'm going to start in the upper right corner with the products, and I'm going to go into products and then home. And when we go to the home services, what you'll see is a listing of all the different services we offer. Of course, we've got Direct Energy, which is our provider for residential energy services in all the deregulated states, DISH Network, ADT, ID Guard, which is our identity theft product, GeoStellar, which is our solar product, 5.0 Roadside Assistance, and then 5.0 Shop and Dine discounts. So, but we're going to go back and we're going to spend our time tonight talking about ADT and DISH Network. And I'm going to have Shane, after I get us through the site, Shane will talk about the provider and some of the services that they can provide and some of the plans. So we are familiar with the offerings that we have and the compensation that we can receive when we sell these services. So as you'll see, I'm going to go into the Enroll Today button on our screen. And what comes up on the screen now is a 5.0 proprietary offer. So, and you'll see in the left-hand corner, the 5.0 logo is up in the left-hand corner next to the ADT logo. In the upper right-hand corner is the 800 number that we'll be calling when we want to enroll for the service. And you'll also see the code, which is mentioned code. That code is your representative ID. So that way you know that the sale is tagged to your ID, and that's how we make sure we track the compensation. So you'll see a couple of the offers on the screen. I'm going to turn the call over to Shane to talk through the offers. And Shane, if you need me to go through any of these screens, you just let me know.
Sounds good. Yeah, you can just leave the ADT screen up for now, and let's start with ADT. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it and excited to work with all of you. For ADT, it's those of you that sold security before will know it's definitely the best-known brand of the providers out there and the competitors in the space. It's a true national brand. Some of the strengths that you bring to the table are next-day installs. Not all security companies are offering that. The partner we work with, as you see on the screen, Protect Your Home, has a network of nationwide installers. In many cases, we're actually seeing almost a third of the orders get same-day install if they call in the morning. So very quick installs is one of the selling points for your customers that have any concerns, and there's a lot of flexibility pushing it to the weekend as well if your customer needs that. I mentioned the install network. We're going to focus on the continental 48, So all 48 states we have installers, and we can sell and refer customers to. So some of you may have come against challenges in the past with installers not being in every state. We're not going to have that issue. Again, we're covering all 48 states with ADT and the Protect Your Home installer network. Craig touched upon it, and I think we'll probably cover it at the end of the call, but the ADT product is going to offer the highest payouts in the industry for MLM space, and what we're paying is very exciting. I know Craig has a couple plans that he'll go over with you, but I can guarantee, having of all the affiliates I've seen out there and what Craig shared with me this afternoon, I'm not aware of a higher payout in the space, so it's something you have to look forward to. Other thing we have is in your back office, there's some pre-built sales materials and flyers that you'll have. You put on your promotion code just like you have on the website, and you'll be able to distribute flyers and referral cards and business cards to customers for ADT service. Everyone always asks us what's the package, what's the starting point. The price point starts at $27.99 a month, and the length of the agreement is going to be a 3-year commitment for ADT. So pricing starts at $27.99 a month, and you're going to want to set the expectations for your customers. They're looking at a 3-year commitment with ADT. The other benefit, as you notice on the screen there, is we're offering a $100 Visa gift card offer, unique to customers. As long as they're in an agreement with us, they're going to be eligible for the $100 Visa gift card. The other promotion you notice on the screen there is the 15 door and window sensors are included as special promotion. That fluctuates throughout the year, but we're currently at 15. The other thing that your customers are going to go over with us on the phone are whether they want a wired or a wireless install. About 90% of the customers end up getting a wireless install. It's just a cleaner and a quicker job. The installer typically can do the job within 2 hours when it's a wireless versus a wired. He's going to have to drill holes in the wall, and most people don't want that, so they'll opt for the wireless option. The other important thing to know is the payouts are based on credit score. They're not going to tell you at the point of sale when you call in or as you perform the credit check. They'll just tell you if the customer is eligible for the service or not, and then you'll see in your back office in the commissions which are the tiers that they're on. Craig, I believe we have 3 tiers on the commission structure, and we'll reflect that in the tracking in the back end.
Mm-hmm. We actually have 4, Shane. We have four tiers.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So take note of that when you see the back end, and maybe in a moment here we can just show what the back end looks like. I know we're just starting, so we have to see some orders in there before you see anything in the back end, but the fields and the formats built. What I wanted to do is, before we leave ADT, Craig, is besides flyers, if those that are on the call, what selling tools would you prefer to have in addition to a sales flyer? What would be most helpful for you?
I'll ask for people to chat those answers in if they could.
Okay, perfect.
So
Yep.
then we'll have a way to grab that information. And also certainly email us or email Vanessa what types of sales tools you'd like, but having flyers available would be terrific. I think that this offer is very, very strong. I didn't quite understand just how strong the offer was until I looked at it again this evening. But the 15 free sensors, I remember it wasn't very long ago where you got essentially 2 doors and a motion sensor for this type of price, and you didn't get the $100 gift card. So this is a super strong offer. So I think it's much better than I anticipated getting, and the commissions are also terrific. So what I'd like to do is take a minute and talk about the compensation. For the top 2 programs we have, to give you some idea of what the payouts are, the top program is going to pay out over $360 to the field in a combination of bounty and monthly residuals for the individual, the selling rep, as well as for the upline. I'll make sure all those commissions are posted online in your back office in the next few days. But if you think about the number 1 package is $366 in total commissions paid out. In the second package, we're paying out $308. In the lowest package, I believe we still pay out over $200. Now, what's really important to note, as you guys understand the promotions we have out there, if you were to sell 10 ADT systems, that upfront bounty gets doubled. So let's say it was $150 in the bounty plus residuals. If you sold 10, 50 is going to provide a $1,500 bonus for the selling representative. So it's a significant amount of money that's on the table if someone were to sell 10 products or services in our compensation plan, because we're going to 10x the bounty that we pay. And we're going to do that for Dish as well. We'll go into that when we get to the Dish section of the presentation. Shane, have I missed anything?
No, just the part we have the keyless touch pads and wireless pads. So there's a whole bunch of accessories that are included with the order. And rather than give too much to the customer, just use what's on the flyer, and rest assured, anything that ADT is offering your customers, have that as an option, as a promotion, and typically they can move around based. A home that has a lot of doors and windows may sacrifice and get more door sensors as opposed to a keyless remote or a wireless video camera or some extra bells and whistles. Every customer has an allocation of free product, and we just kind of mix it up and match it according to the customer's needs and the size of their home or apartment.
Perfect. So hopefully everybody's seen just how easy it is to get this done. You don't need to know everything there is to know about ADT. This one particular slide that's on the website gives a lot of information about the different offerings that we have, the prices, the service capabilities, and so forth. You'll notice the 800 number is all you have to do. We don't have to type in a lot of data. We refer customers to the 800 number. We mention our representative ID number in the upper right-hand corner, and we're good to go. So it's a very simple product to push, and I think we all understand the need for home security systems. My home was robbed back in November of last year, and it was robbed because my system was disabled because I had contractors in my home. But the fact is, I've had no issues since my alarm service has been installed, and it's critically important, I think, that we protect our homes with a system like this these days. And
Craig,
when we know people using it, yep, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt there, but you get a 15% discount on home insurance typically by having a security system, just general.
Terrific. That's another great benefit. So hopefully we've answered some questions about ADT, shown how simple it is to order the product, which is the best part. It's extremely straightforward. You call the 800 number, nothing difficult to do, no forms to fill out. We just get the customer on the phone with ADT, and we can place an order. So with that, I'm going to move over to Dish Network, and we'll talk about the benefits of Dish. Now, of course, everybody watches television. We all, which is one of the reasons we have Dish Network. And so Dish is a significant brand in the marketplace. It brings great offers. It's one of the lowest cost offerings for satellite television. It is the lowest cost offering for satellite television. And so when you click on the Dish tab, you'll see you've got the Dish promotion is up on the screen, and our customers can click the enroll button at the bottom of the screen. And when they do, we get the current offers, the Dish website, and they can pick and choose which particular offer they want. Now with that, I will hand the call over to Shane, but again, you'll notice in the upper right-hand corner, you dial the 800 number, mention your rep ID number when you dial it in, and that makes sure we tag the commissions to the individual representative who's making the call. So I also want your customers to make sure that they mention that special code so that we all get paid. And just like before, you'll see all the information about Dish on the screen. So we've tried to make it very simple. Shane, would you like to share a few words about Dish?
Yeah, please do. And actually click the order online button if you would, Craig, while you're there.
Okay. Order Dish right there?
Just to the right of the, next
to
I
see it.
Order online.
Okay. Oh, and you'll notice we have Dish Latino as well for those of our friends in the Latin community. So let's see. Let's go back here.
Back on screen and order online.
There we go. Order online.
Okay, so this is a lead capture field, and as Craig showed, the promotion code is carried through. This is a way to get a quick quote to put in your customer's name and phone number. As you notice, the agent ID code auto-populated in the field. You're going to put in the customer's email address. Three quick questions. Do they want a DVR? Do they have a high-definition TV? And do they have a credit or debit card? And you check I request a quote. As soon as you hit the submit button, your promotion code is already entered into our database, and there's no need to mention it over the phone. I just say that for assurance purposes. It's a good habit to always give it out, but the surefire way and the safest way is to submit an online lead via this system, and our database gets updated instantly, and then we'll match it up by the caller ID, et cetera. So just one extra form of tracking to protect and ensure that the agents get proper credit for a sale.
Terrific. And we've worked with Shane for a very long time, as we've said, and always had great success with the not just the installation teams, but the compensation program that we have set up with Dish, where we're never worried about getting representatives paid and making sure that the customers are happy. And it's been a great product for, gosh, over 10 years for me that I've been in this business. So highly recommend that if we know people who are moving, who are looking for a new service, that Dish is something we talk to our friends and family members about.
Yep, great point. So if you just click the Dish logo button in the left corner, it will take it back to the home screen there. And I'll just go over some of the key selling points in the current promotion, and then we'll have some more questions via chat again. As Craig mentioned on the Dish network, the biggest selling point is the cost feature, the lowest cost television provider. The second most is the technology piece. Some of you may have heard or be familiar with the Hopper and the campaigns that Dish has done the past few years and done a great job branding that. But in essence, it is the most powerful DVR in the marketplace. They have the ability to allow your customers to be able to record and watch up to 16 shows at the same time. So no one has that type of life, hopefully. But the functionality and the features, if you got a couple games on and kids shows going, you're never going to run into a conflict where there's not storage space in the DVR. Or you have to pick and choose which shows get recorded, so that's powerful. But as Craig alluded to, the most important thing is price, and you're saving customers money. Typically, you're going to save a customer anywhere from $300 to $500 by switching to Dish Network. The primary savings right now, the promotions, you're going to save anywhere, your customers or yourself save anywhere from $30 to $40 a month on the current promotions. The price points start at $34.99 and higher. As you know, the most popular package is the top 200, and that starts at $44.99 a month. With Dish, there's a 2-year commitment, so 1 year less than the security. And regional sports, local channels included. There's nothing extra for that. Most of our customers are asking, and at this time of year, obviously with football season just around the corner, is college sports. Dish is known for the amount of college sports and the regional sports packages that are included. Also, this summer, as you know, is Olympics, so it's a good time for viewing television and Olympic events that will be broadcast the latter part of August or latter part of July and first part of August, I believe. A couple other things exciting to talk about is the Hopper 3. That's the third evolution of the Hopper, and what they've done with that is added more functionality to the remote and the search functions. This is a voice-activated remote that comes with your product when you get the Hopper DVR 3. The Hopper 3 DVR is the highest performing DVR. It won some awards at the Consumer Electronics this year, and you're basically getting the most bells and whistles out there. And as you'll see on the landing page that Craig showed out there, it's just an additional $10 a month to get the Hopper 3 added to a customer's account. The other exciting thing that's been out there, you may have seen or heard in the press, is the ability to take your programming with you on the go. Dish Network just launched a product called the Hopper Go, which what that is a small box you buy as an accessory for an extra $99, and you can download everything you've recorded on your DVR at home to take with you on the road when you go on vacation or you travel, and anywhere you have a USB connection, you can play it from your Hopper device. So that's a powerful feature and a unique offer that no other satellite or cable provider is giving their customer at this point. That's an accessory. It's called the Hopper Go, and as you call in, the agents will mention it to your customers. The standard offers there, as far as the free movie channels for 3 months, we're still offering the HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, and Stars. It's a teaser, 3 months, give the customer the ability to see if they're watching any of those programming, and then Dish sends a reminder, and they can drop it within the 3 months and not have any additional charge. The core offer stands is the channels they're going to get, the free Hopper upgrade, free HD for life, and the regional sports included as long as they pick a top 200 package or higher. We also offer internet services if they're in a real rural area. There are some data caps there, but it's best just to have the customer call in, and we'll kind of match up to the customer if they're the right demographic to get the high-speed internet via satellite. And Craig, I think that's the highlights. Maybe we can get into the compensation, then I could answer some
Yes.
questions of anything that comes up.
Absolutely. So just to give you guys an idea, with Dish, our commissions that we're paying out to the field is $130+ on the sale of a dish. So that's bounty plus residuals over the life of the agreement. And of course, we're paying the selling representative a bounty plus residual, and we're paying the uplines as well a residual compensation. So there's significant financial opportunity in the service. And as we said before with ADT, if someone were to refer 10 dish sales, we're going to take 10x the bounty of the dish product as well, just like we're doing with ADT. So we're going to continue to do that for all of our products and services. If people are good customer gatherers, what's going to happen is you're going to see significant revenue opportunities by marketing these services to friends, family, and business associates. So we'll have that compensation on the back office before the week is out. So just want to let you guys know that there is a significant revenue opportunity in both of these products. And of course, we all need security in our homes these days. And I don't know anybody that doesn't watch television. So why not get paid for both of these services if in fact we know everybody's using them anyway? So that's all I had on compensation. And I will go back to the slide for the webinar and see if anybody has any questions. Excuse me while I clear up my screen here. Okay, any questions from anybody out in the field? I can see them on the chat screen. I'm not seeing any questions right now, Shane, so I think we're in pretty good shape. Hopefully everybody understands what it is we have here. Vanessa has volunteered to translate this call into Spanish for us. So if you were listening and you'd like to hear it in Spanish, Vanessa will be doing that, and we'll have that in the back office. I give her a couple of days to get it translated, but all the information is here, and hopefully this was a helpful call. You'll be getting a quick survey after the call to provide us some feedback so we know how best to serve your needs later. So team, thank you very much for being on the call. We appreciate you joining us late in the evening on a Tuesday night, and we'll be doing more of these calls to get everybody trained on the services. And as you can see tonight, it's extremely easy to order these services, and the pay is very lucrative. So we're hoping everybody takes advantage of it and you start to build your 5-0 business with residual customers that I know we all will look forward to getting paid for years down the road on the customers we bring on today. So thank you so much. This is Craig Jarabek, Shane Cannon, Vanessa Hernandez, and we appreciate all of you guys being on the call tonight. Have a great evening.